Nice work. Ooh. Hello, chat! How we doing? How are we? I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream today, but I figured I'd give it a go. I didn't stream yesterday because I had a bunch of, just headaches with the weather. And it was like, it was really bothering me to stare at the computer screen for more than just like quickly catching a fish and then going and lying down or doing whatever. But the weather was nicer today, but it's muggy and still giving me like headaches. I still had a fairly bad headache throughout the afternoon, but I didn't want to cancel another stream. So, but yeah, fishing is very important. I mean, listen, I caught the turtle this morning, earlier this afternoon, which I'm quite happy with, and a coppershine shark, which feels very good. That means I'm one lancet fish away from having my fishing titles, which is awesome, but I was gonna try and do it yesterday, but I hit a point where my head was just, it was hurting, and I was like, nah. Lancet fish will come back again. The next window for it is in like 2 hours or something like that. Got started on FFXIV again, making my way through 7.1 now. Hell yeah! But yeah, welcome in everyone. So I'm just shuffling cards. But yeah, so despite having a headache, I wanted to come and hang out, even if it's just chilling and chatting and having a laugh. I've got tea. I've got y'all. So let's have a look here. Let me, oh, I just remembered I need to mute my in-game alarms before they go off constantly. With tea and us, what more could we possibly want? Exactly. So, the only big fish that I have left, disregarding ocean fishing. Ooh, we could do ocean fishing. Hold. Ooh, that sound is very sharp. When I play off stream, I have the audio turned way up because I don't play with my headset on. I love how like dark and gothic these tarot cards are. Shall I pull a card for you, chat? What set is that deck? This is the Dark Side of Tarot by Karada Roy. IRL Astro? Okay, let's see. All right. Pick a hand. Oh wait, how does this, is this left for you? Is this left? It is mirrored, so this is left. All right. Bam, I got one. You got the 8 of Cups. That moon looks upsetty. Upright though. Looks like they're about to go on a journey. The moon be sleeping off to the... And it's not upside down. That can mean anything. think it's important to remember. Anyways, let me put these away. This is true, I'm going on a journey next week. I tend to use them more for, like, reflective journaling purposes. South Korea, yo! Oh my gosh. Oh, I would love to visit South Korea. The food, every time I watch, like, there's a Korean cooking show that I really, really love to watch called Chef versus Fridge, or Chef in My Fridge. And, oh, whoops, quit. And the food always looks so good. One of the main reasons I go twice a year. Oh, that's so lucky. That sounds incredible. Do I have one of these? I do. I can desynth this. Listen, a lot to you, but if the food is good and you can go, I mean, I don't fault them whatsoever. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta put my big fish away. Hold. The amount of retainers that are just full of fish. I wonder if this will sell for anything. Ha! I'm not even gonna bother with that. I can buy more rock salt later, so I'm just gonna sell that for now to clear up some space in my inventory. I'm not gonna do my retainers right now. Free company actions. Wait, no, I wanted meat and mead. Always meat and mead. Anything under 500 gil, I don't even bother putting up on the market. Usually anything, unless it's like flowers or something, because I just exiting flowers. Usually anything under like 10k I kind of look at, like I side eye. Anything under 5, I'm kind of like, don't know if that's worth it. At some point, I gotta remember to do a flower sticker haul. Haul? Yeah. I've nearly run out of all of my thingamabobs. What the? Damn. Oh, it's too tempting. The stars aligned. Sometimes it just works. The mini scam pot. Yeah, exactly! Bruh. I did remember to get my, yes, I did. Ivy! Hello. What's I doing? Time. Yes, ocean fishing. And we for sure don't have another fish coming up. No, okay. Not unless I want to go get the yellow peacock bass, which not really. This is so weird. It's so weird looking at my like fish tracker and like there's such a massive gap between fish now. Like I have all this time. Earlier today after I caught Hendo, I literally sat there and I just AFK'd in Yulemore for most of the day while I went and did other shit and did errands and I was just like, well, what do I do? I'm so used to running from fish to fish, but I've gotten so many Dawn Trail fish now as well. I just remembered I forgot to unpack my makeup that I got at the store. Today was makeup day. Oh, I hate makeup day. I've gotten to that age. I don't know if there's any other makeup wearers, enjoyers, but like, who might also be ADHD, because this might be an ADHD thing. When like you start running out of makeup items and you go, well, I can stretch this a little bit, and then eventually you get to a point where you've run out of like several things of makeup that like you have to replace it all at one time. And you are very quickly and earnestly reminded that makeup is a fucking scam. Such a fucking scam. Yes, Hellmaker, exactly. It's such a fucking scam. I was very lucky though, because at the place where I get my makeup, I always forget that I do actually have like an account with them that, you know, you get points on, and apparently I had like 900 points that were going to expire in 3 days. So they used all of them, and I got like a bit of a discount, but even still. I don't even think I got all of the shit that I needed. Which is why I was like, oh, I need to unpack this and compare it with... I need to hold on to that receipt, because... Makeup brush, makeup sponge. I didn't need the eyeshadow, but I bought it. They forgot my eyeliner! I handed it to them to hold at the front, and they must have missed it. Like, on God? That means I have to go back at some point. Boo! Hiss! No! Oh, man. It's definitely not in... No, it's not. Did you pay for it, though? Oh, that is a good question.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Remember the Botox when you go back.
Oh my god! Fuck you, I'm never getting Botox. That shit scares me. Like, there is the whole, like, migraine side of it, because there have been a lot of people that I know that have talked about having chronic migraines, and they got Botox, like, specifically in that bit, and it helped. But even that is stretching it. That shit scares me. The idea of not being able to move part of my face terrifies me. I know it doesn't stay like that. And it's not even the dead botulism or anything like that. It's just the idea, like, it's not even that. It's the idea of my face looking different freaks me out. It was the reason why I never got, so, like, my teeth don't fully meet, like, there. Although that might not be the case anymore. My teeth probably have shifted and it's all right now. And I've told this story before, and I went into an orthodontist, and they wanted to cut a slice out of my jaw, bracket it shut, put me in braces for a year, for $6,000, mind you. And it was not guaranteed to fix the issue. And I was like, how massively is my face going to be altered? And they were like, yeah, you're going to look a bit different. And that freaked me out. Freaked me out. I can't. it really, really, like, the dysmorphia of it. Do you know what I mean? That really scares me. Like, not being able to recognize myself in the mirror. And it's not even, like... Accessory, Fenty Beauty, About Face. That's the brush, that's the brush. So... Volumizing mascara, yes. That, yes. Okay, yeah. Murda. Yeah, no, they just missed it. It's not even on my receipt, so I didn't pay for it and they forgot to put it in the bag. It was I put all of it on the counter and they must have missed the small eyeliner pencil, so... Oh, that's just annoying. It be what it be. Ugh. Alright, I need to get the ocean fishing tracker up. What is even coming up? I didn't even check to see if either of these routes have something that I actually need. Ruby C. Tanawa! No, okay, what about Indigo? What's on Indigo? Nothing but jellyfish. This is very possibly the worst ocean fishing schedule for, like, next boat. Unless we want to attempt the jellyfish on Indigo. Do I have the jellyfish achievement? Let's check. That's not achievements. So I hope Phasmo cheat sheet guys fix test bug that prevented it loading on my phone and iPad. Raj, did you actually? That's so cool! Oh my gosh, the goat! God, I love it when people do cool shit. Ocean man. What did the jellyfish do to you? Earn the jelly together bonus during an ocean fishing voyage on the Indigo route. Okay. That is in 9 minutes. What did the jellyfish do to you? Let's look at this. Let's look at it. Open image in new tab. Let's study. If there's enough of us, maybe we can make this happen. Alright, this is courtesy of oceanfishing.boats. Gelled together. Build patience. Our angler's art stacks. Precision hook set on powerful hook set, blah, blah, blah. Multiple times if needed. Reach 10 anglers art stacks. Yeah, so we're... Stop spending GP around 3 minutes remaining at the stop to ensure you enter the next stop with full GP and high cordial off cooldown. Spectral current occurring is not negative. The quick bites on the spectral current will allow you to build stacks faster, but it doesn't matter if one happens or not. Okay. Southern Strait of Merrill. Blah, 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 blah. Lenocean jelly is the only priority. Use triple hook and double hook on 1 exclamation point bites between 2 and 5 seconds. If no bite after 5 seconds, rest to reel in and cast again. Identical cast if near 30 seconds remaining and you have the GP to triple hook, double hook. If a spectral current occurs, use triple hook, double hook on sea nettle. Bites exactly as the timer hits 6 seconds. Can be a Zima sleeve. Yikes. Do not use identical cast unless both the stop and the current are ending. After the spectral current, fish for Lenocean jelly. Wait, can you identical cast and then at 30 seconds? And then just fish it up in the next thing? Rotano C. Spectral Current is the only priority. Catch and Surface Slap a 2 exclamation point. 6 to 12 or Chrome Hammerhead, blah blah blah. Spectral Current. Triple hook on Floating Saucer. Ease identical cast. And then triple hook, double hook again if party was close to finishing objective before the second slot. Okay, so I reckon we can manage this. If we get enough people. How far off are we? 6 minutes. 6 minutes till ocean fish boat if people want to try the jellyfish achievement. The problem is that we will need a lot of people. We've got to catch 150 jellyfish, with a full party is basically 19 per person. Each person will need to catch like 19 jellyfish. Unless there's a jellyfish group already going. Hold. Chaos. No, nobody's going for jellyfish. Is this a bad jellyfish time? No, this time is literally listed. You expect a group to be going for anything going on Chaos? Hey, it's,
demons,
you know...
It's me, your boy.
Fishing.
Barry, thank you so much for 52 months. I appreciate that very much. We might not be able to do this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the fact that nobody is here. And I'm thinking the jellyfish might not be happening on this one. Which is fine. I decided last second that we'd be doing this. So if there's not enough people, I guess the question is, I mean, we could practice and see how many we can get. Or, wait, there is something else that I haven't gotten. There's an achievement. Where is the... Not this one. Indigo. I actually have not gotten 16k on, there is another achievement instead of jellyfish. It's probably on my watch list, but... 16,000 points during a single ocean fishing voyage on the Indigo route. Ocean Fisher. This is one that I don't have. I get close every time, and I don't manage. So... let's make sure I have my bait. Versatile lure just in case. Ragworm. Krill. Plump. I could use more krill. Hit me with that krill. I'm all about that krill. Okay. Any significantly different bait? Not really. That's all mooching. We can try. Okay, 2 minutes. There's not a lot of people here, but we're gonna try our best. Gladian Bay. What's gonna be the best point-wise? I guess that gives like a decent triple hook for the points. That's like a long cast though, jeez. Krill, at least 12 seconds. We can try that. All right, I'm prepared. All right, let's do this. Gotta remember to build those angler art stacks. I've been really bad about that on my ocean fishing trips lately. Registered aboard. Oh dear. Oh dear. That bodes well. Good luck, though. Yeah, for real, for real. Yes! I just remembered something that I wanted to make for myself. Piece of paper. Alright, now I get to show you the really nerdy thing that I did. So, when I'm multitasking during the day, because this may shock you, but I don't actually play this all day long. I just log in and I AFK, and occasionally I look to my screen to catch a fish. But, I went even further. So, when I'm doing other things, I don't really want to... That does actually shock me. Let's see, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? I'll go this way. Okay. So, I got my old Stream Deck out. So that I could lean back and do other shit. And I programmed all the fishing stuff on it. All my buttons. So I could just kick back, relax. Play smart. No excuses. I just got the Spectral. That's hilarious. Oh, I just finished my tea. Because there were too many instances where I would be, like, away from my desk, and I would, like, be fumbling for the mouse to hit the button or other, and I would, like, hit a bazillion different buttons. So I was like, you know what? Ideas. Ideas. What if... if I made a fish deck? Classic. The way I'm perfectly in sync with the person next to me. That's crazy. Another spectral megalodon. That's hilarious. What is happening? What the heck? Oh my gosh, I got. I don't have a button for patience, unfortunately. And I need that angler's art. I can't be not having that. Hey, Hanar. I need to hit the, How am I gonna get 16K? These long casts are like killing me here.
Hey there, demons. It's me,
Yarn!
your boy.
Mousy Jam, hello Mousy. Hi,
Holy
chat.
heck. Thank you for 16 months and 6 months in advance. Holy, thank you. You get 15K and add 1K. She right. It's just that easy. I mean, if I'm going for points, then it might be better if I switch to, like, something else that bites quicker. No? Maybe I should have done rag. Subtle jingle jam. Yo! That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. I think if we're gonna be going for quick points, then maybe we switch and just go ham. I mean, that's only 30 though, for base. I think we hold off. We go into the next one. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to hit that. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna do this. Maybe we do just use this for practice for the jellyfish. I'm set up and ready to go. In Ocean Jelly is the only priority. Use triple hook on bites between 2 to 5 seconds. If no bite rate at 5 seconds, rest to reel in and cast again. Noted. And how many points are... I mean, it's decent. I say we give it a go. I say we try and just go and see how many jellyfish we can get. Alright. Alright. This is practice. Alright. Okay, we've got Rag. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. This is fast. Oh my god. The chant. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. That's 7 right there. Okay, let's use 2 of the angler arts. Goal is to see how many I can viably get. Okay, this isn't too bad. I need to get my GP back. So I've got like 18 so far, yeah? Oh, I can double hook the next one. How many is that? 4. Alright. Oh, that was 6. Whoopsies. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, I have angler's art. Get some GP back, even though it's not the, it's not enough. Come on now. This is... There we go. And great news. Cordial's up. So now we're cooking even more. Chef's kiss. How many is that? 6. Yo! Alright, so that's a decent amount of jellyfish. I'm definitely not getting 16. But I got a feel for this jellyfish thing, which feels pretty good. Feels nice, feels nice. I mean, this is not gonna be a jellyfish. I don't have the GP. Might as well just catch stuff. Till the GP comes back. Yo! Here we go. More jellies! 4. So how many was that in total? 35! Yo! That's not bad! Suddenly that feels a little less daunting. So we're gonna want Plumpworm for the next one. Alright, okay. Use identical cast and the party with close finishing. Alright. Time 6 seconds. Krill. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Gonna feel like it in the next few days with the temp spiking. Yeah! It was like chilly yesterday, and now today suddenly the high was 21, and I was just like, wait, what? Where's this coming from? Dark Nautilus. That's great. Surely we hit the Spectral on this one. We didn't get Spectral on the 2 previous. I've seen anything from 27 to 30, so... We're in business! Krill! And go! We need 6 seconds. At least. That's not... What is it actually? It's a... okay. That's not it. It's a small bite. Needs at least 6 seconds, but hey, it's fine. That's not a small bite. Come on now. That's not it. I just accidentally did it. No. Rip. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Wrong button. That's on me. I'm not getting any floating saucers. No, I don't see a massive boulder. It ain't here right now. That's gonna be it, isn't it? I'm gonna have to slap one of these, aren't I? Oh, wait, that's not gonna be it either. Oh my god. No! I still have the slap. Come on. That might have been the one. Amazing. Not a single floating saucer. That's incredible, truly. There's 4 chrome hammerheads. take those wins where we get them when we can. Oh, that. Well, I got 35 jellyfish, which is something to behold. That makes me feel a little bit more confident for if I ever actually do go for it with a group. Not a single floating saucer, though. We get decent practice, though. Alright, let's see. Yeah, 35 Lenotion jelly. $14 silencer. That's crazy. Okay. Not too shabby. I'm gonna disband real quick. How many scripts do I actually have? Nice. Spent that all on bait. Good stuff. Pretty sure I have the seafaring toad. It's on the next one. Let me see. I do. What's on the indigo? Or the ruby for the next one? What is that? High seas. Unnamed island. Ah. Maybe I can try and make it to that one, but ooh, sorry. It was 12 degrees Celsius 2 days ago. Tomorrow's gonna be 32. It's hell. Oh my gosh. That's like such a dramatic shift. Well, that's pretty much what it is for me as well. We still got some decent time between now and when Lancet Fish is up. Bring on autumn already. I like a little bit of summer, a little bit of warmth. Okay, so one of the things that I just bring in January already so we can play Evercold. We need this, yeah, we need the second part of the story first, but you know, Evercold waiting room for real, for real. You know what, while I'm here. Stunk up. Da 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 da. Meat, 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 meat. Reduced rates. Reduced rates. Here we go. And all is well in the world. Okay. Ah! Yes, of course! I can go do this finally. I got the Gooby Goo for my... I finally was like, what if I actually worked on my fishing relics? This one specifically, the dragon song one. My med timer is going to go off in a moment. Let me just, where are my meds? Do I need to open up a new box? I think I do. Okay. Won't be long till we get the final step of the Cosmic Relic. I've barely done any of the Cosmic Relics for a good hot minute. I need to go back and get back into working on them, but I wanted to finish at least one of all the other ones, and I literally have the fishing ones that I'm working on off to the side here, that I've just not gotten around to doing this episode, because some of the fish you can't catch without relic shenanigans, so... You haven't run screaming for the hills, so I take it you had a little trouble acquiring a sufficiency of coating? No. It certainly is viscous. Now just keep yourself occupied here for a bit while I work my magic. Trust me, the result will be more than worth the wait. Interesting. What's the matter, Nilimard? What with our grand endeavor proceeding so swimmingly, one would think you'd be in better spirits. Nilimard. Do not mistake me, I'm delighted at how far we've come with the Sky Steel tools. When I think of our most recent designs, I feel certain that greatness is close at hand. And yet, I cannot envision how we are to attain it with the knowledge and resources currently at our disposal. Ever looking onwards and upwards, aren't you? I admit I had a mind to do the same myself. I've just had a peek at what Nimi's up to. The sheer finesse involved in those adjustments. Just watching had my heart fit to burst. Gods know how much precision we'll need to hone these tools even further. And what else besides? Thorough research will be required before we can even begin to consider drafting plans anew. Though this doubtless pains you as much as I, we must be patient. Rest assured, however, that no effort will be spared in determining how we might further enhance your Skysung tool, which is what we've dubbed the instrument in its current form. A name worthy of its impressive new state. I am certain you will agree. Ah, speaking of which, I whipped up some sample replica tools based on our works thus far. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Rowena had a look at them, and she thinks they've got real aesthetic appeal. In fact, she reckons there are plenty of folks out there aching to get such tool into their hands, and will pay good coin for it. Seeing as she runs her own business, I'm inclined to take her at her word. Besides, she's even offered to donate a portion of the profits to our research. It's a win-win situation. Also, it's an offer we contractually can't refuse. So spread the word and make sure to stop by and purchase some quality Drakensong tool replicas at your earliest convenience. I will not be doing that, but thank you. My apologies for the delay. As Dennis may have mentioned, the process this time around required considerable attention to detail. But I am proud to inform you that the work is complete and I didn't even burn my eyebrows off. Behold, your Skysung tool. She's a beauty if I do say so myself, and slightly sticky, but you'll learn to live with that. Anyway, the point is, we all got something out of this, and I look forward to yet more fruitful collaborations in the future. Why is it sticky? It just got coated in like viscous fluid or something. Don't ask. Yeah! We did it. Next up. Old and improved. Skysung fishing rod. So, it doesn't glow yet, but it looks quite pretty. Yeah, it's display gear. It's got a nice blue hue. Nice, nice. Alright. Whoa. Why did that do that? Okay. Oddness in the end. Neelimard has both the will and the way to make your Sky Steel tool the best it can be. Just the woman I was hoping to see. Tell me, how does your Skysung tool fare? Is it looking well loved, and more importantly, well tested? Sure. Splendid, splendid. We shall examine those wear patterns and make the necessary adjustments to ensure that your perfected tool is as perfect as can be. Yes, you heard me correctly. We are at long last prepared to bring the Sky Steel Tools project to completion. I will admit I felt some consternation when I first realized that our vision for the final design requires finesse beyond that of mortal fingers. But what sort of engineer would I be if I could find no way to surpass the limitations that would shackle mankind? No true engineer at all, I say. And so, though I knew that even goblin craft could offer no solutions to our latest conundrum, I nevertheless confided in Rowena. She provided a most tantalizing lead indeed, and through its pursuit we have at last found the path to Sky Steel Summit. While I'm sure Neelimard would like nothing more than to expound upon its wonders in detail, it'd be faster to show you the miracle device in question. A certain someone's pretty attached to it, so you'll need to meet us at the Sky Steel Workshop in the Firmament. Quite right. Ask for Emily when you arrive. She has newly joined the project and is ever so eager to make herself useful. Nimi and I have a few spare parts we've been meaning to round up for delivery to the workshop, but we'll join you soon enough. Haven't heard that music in a hot minute. Travel to the firmament. There we go. Ah, the firmament. Hi, Francel. Hello. If you wish to inquire about enhancements to your Sky Steel tool, please speak with I'm sure you'll find her quite eager. Is that so? I've seen you with Neelimard at the manufactory. That means you are the one that he recruited to help refine the Sky Steel tools, are you not? Yeah? I can hardly believe it. Can you believe it, Julie? For heaven's sakes, Emily, you look like a jumping balloon fish. Apologies, ma'am. Her professional enthusiasm at times gets the better of her. As for your tool, we'd be more than happy to help just as soon as our means of doing so has been properly oiled up. Lots of oil and viscous fluids. Never fear, my dear, for the tedium of maintenance is at an end. Oh my goodness, it's him. Hi, Stefanovan. It is delightful to see you again, Aurora. Do allow me to introduce Steelvian Spanner de Halinarte the First, Esquire. A technological marvel. Of course, he's named it after himself. Spanner, I am happy to say, is the solution to the conundrum I mentioned before. He performs mechanical manipulations with unparalleled precision and finesse. We salvaged him from Azaz Law. You see, a locale I was unaware even existed until Rowena told me of it. Alright, and now he's gonna recount the tale. Let's hear this. Arva was kind enough to fly us there. Almost getting devoured by ravening beasts was less than ideal, but well worth the trouble for such a bounty of fascinating technology. My prospectometer could hardly keep up. When we came upon Steelvian Spanner de Halinarte the First, Esquire, I knew immediately what I had to do. Thus did I stealthily conceal him amongst my personal effects for the return journey, with no one else the wiser. Indeed. We also located a number of other parts that should prove useful to our endeavors, if the records stored within Spanner's circuitry are accurate. Some are to be found in Azaz Law, of course, but it appears that a foray into the diadem would also prove fruitful. Oh god. Should you have any doubt as to the materials, Steelvian Spanner de Halinarte the First, Esquire, will be more than happy to elaborate, I'm sure. I myself may not be here to guide you every step of the way, but never fear, I have given Jolie a comprehensive instruction in his operation. Aww, Stefanovan. The talents of the rest of our staff are at your disposal as well, naturally, as is our conveniently located workshop here. Needless to say, we are all eager to see what comes of the ultimate phase of innovation. We believe you'll find the workshop undeniably well suited to this end. It offers convenient access to the diadem and all of the latest manufacturing technology. Alas, this does mean that Nimi and I will be unable to assist you as you prepare to bring the final design to life. Rowena has been flooding us with orders of late, and we simply cannot afford to be away from the manufactory for long. It pains me both personally and professionally to say so, but Neelimard's right. Well, Do they not? While I'd much rather spend my time pursuing our next major breakthrough, a deal's a deal. Aww. Nevertheless, we have complete faith in Julie and Emily, and Spanner, I suppose, to help take your Sky Steel tool to the very pinnacle of possibility. I absolutely, positively, indubitably, unquestionably will not let you down. Appearances perhaps to the contrary, we are in fact experienced engineers. You and your tool are in good, if excitable hands. On a more positive note, I finally got my 10k score minion from the Ruby Sea Ocean fishing route. Yo! That said, we only have the resources to help you with upgrading Sky Sung tools. If you have any tools that aren't to that level yet, you'll have to ask Nimi. Those plans are all at the manufactory. Noted. Oh, there they go. Upgrading your Sky Sung tool is what we're all here for, though, isn't it? So let's get right to it. There they go. Okay, so I guess the pinnacle of possibility. Please note that upon completing the quest, the pinnacle of possibility, you will receive a Sky Builder's tool for your current class of Fisher. Undertake this quest as Fisher. Is this the one? Oh yeah, it's glowing. It's glowing. There is a glow happening. Nice. Okay. Are you ready to begin the preparations for upgrading your tool? Because I certainly am. We'll need delicate parts to create true Sky Builder's tool. Awfully delicate. Inconceivably delicate. Made of, oh say, oddly delicate fishing rod parts and oddly delicate fishing reel parts. But not to worry, Spanner will handle all of the assembling and adjusting and tweaking. You need only provide the materials, just as you've done before. The only difference is that you'll have no cause to speak to Dennis this time. In fact, you probably shouldn't. Poor boy's under a lot of pressure these days. But don't worry, you can talk to me. Once the parts are assembled, show them to me, and I'll make sure that each and every one meets Neely Mar's exacting standards. Nothing escapes this engineer's eye. Okay. Specialized bait, I have that. Yes. Okay, so you? Yeah, okay. That's not what I need. What is it I need? Oddly delicate part materials. All right. And what about the other ones? Just so inconceivably delicate. Pickaxe part. Hatchet part. Noted. Noted, noted, noted. Okay, so... Where are my sky balls? I think they're in my... It said a trip into the diadem, but I swear... Oh, I don't need to do it right now. Let me just check, because I've been pretty thorough. I'm pretty sure it's these two. Let me check. Azislaw, Delta Quadrant, Pickled Palm, Flint Strike? Yes. So it's those two spots. Alright. 200 of each to boot. Damn. But at least I can finally get those fish now. And I finally have Azislaw marked off. I've been waiting to have these two checked off. To have the log done. Alright, we got 54 minutes until Lancetfish. I don't know how viable it's gonna be to attempt Lancetfish, because it looks like I'm gonna have to catch 2 more textures in that window, and when has that ever happened? But the vibes. And then the other one is crystalline fishing rod. You know what else I haven't done in a hot minute? The crystalline mean quests. There's a bunch of fishing ones for that as well. I still have quests here. I have 2 quests here. Aww. This is cute. It's not easy work. Yeah. I still have 2 quests here. Oh, that's exciting. Wait, I want to do those real quick. I gotta put on the cute outfit. Also, yay, new custom delivery in a week and a half. Oh, yeah! Calling all adventurers. Oh, look at how cool that balcony is. It would be nice if the balconies were usable. What a nice balcony you have. Well, if it isn't the savior of Ishgard, 'tis an honor and a pleasure indeed to be graced with your presence. As it just so happens, there was a matter regarding which I was hoping to consult with an esteemed adventurer such as yourself. Ah, but I forget my manners. I am called Phyllis Stow, and Lord Francel has tasked me with overseeing the paperwork for new residents here in the Firmament. Ah, nice. Thanks in no small part due to your selfless efforts on our behalf, countless adventurers, tradesmen, and laborers from across Eorzea have chosen to make this place their home. And now that the Hoarfrost has been completed, we finally have a place to put them all. There is, however, just one rub. We have, at least thus far, lacked a facility to serve the role of the Adventurers Guilds that one might find in other nations. A role which will become increasingly vital as our population continues to grow. And so I have decided to devote this building we stand before to that very purpose. Unfortunately, and I am rather embarrassed to admit this, I am not entirely clear on precisely what manner of business is conducted at these guilds, and in turn, what sort of structure might best serve that purpose. Pray enlighten me, friend. What would you say is the defining characteristic of an active, successful adventurers guild? Ooh, a place where adventurers can come to each other's aid, a place where citizens in need can enlist adventurers' services. It wouldn't hurt to have a tavern! I mean, the second one is the one that I lean to the most, but that's funny. Oh. Ah, so that is the primary purpose of an adventurers guild. If adventurers are to render assistance efficiently and swiftly, it certainly stands to reason that there needs to be a dedicated venue where they may receive petitions from townsfolk. Thank you, my friend. The insight you have shared with me will no doubt prove invaluable in transforming this venue into one that will serve all adventurers in the firmament. What is that sound? Where is it coming from? So like something I've clicked somewhere that's like playing a sound or something? That's muted. The gods are angry. Yeah. Serve all adventurers in the firmament and make them feel at home. If I could impose upon you just one last time, might you be willing to speak to some of your peers here in the firmament and see if you could find a generous soul or two who'd be willing to stop by? After all, an adventurers guild without adventures is hardly worthy of the name. Many thanks, my friend. I have no doubt that as the savior of Ishgard and a fellow adventurer, your words will resonate with them far more than mine ever could. Oh god. So true, so true. I can't go in there. What the heck? What the helly? Can I talk with any of them? No. Grizzled adventurer. Is there something you need from me? So there's we're working on an adventurers guild. A new adventurers guild, eh? I've only just arrived from Ul'dah and I'm still learning the lay of the land. I'm not embarrassed to admit I was hoping there might be a place where I could meet some veteran types and learn a thing or two. Color me interested. I'm doing my part. So there's one over here somewhere. Yeah. Over the bridge. Can I shake your hand? I mean, I guess. Oh my gosh, it's them! Well, if it isn't Aurora, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. What brings you to the firmament today? So we're making an adventurers guild. They mean to build an adventurers guild here in Featherfall, you say? I do believe I speak for everyone when I say this is a most welcome development indeed. After all, it has been rather tedious going from door to door every day asking the townspeople if they had any tasks requiring an adventurer's expertise. If there's anything I can do to see that the new facility is a rousing success, I am more than happy to do it. Yo! da da da. Need assistance with something, friend? In that case, I would encourage you to consult one of my colleagues. I fear I'm but an apprentice here and would have little to offer you. What's that you say? A gathering place will be opening here in the firmament? Why, this is a wonderful news indeed. I relocated here from Limsa to learn a new trade, but I must admit that I find myself feeling a touch homesick at times. I was hoping there might be a place where I could mingle with travelers and hear the latest tales and tidings from my homeland. I must visit at once. Whee! Ah, they're all around. I think we were to go on a grand adventure. Perhaps there are supplies that need procuring? And then they're talking. Okay. Ah, there you are, friend. I'm pleased to inform you that a number of your peers have already graced us with their presence. Why, this place is starting to feel more and more like an honest-to-goodness Adventurers Guild with every moment. Rest assured that I will do everything in my power to see that this place flourishes into a home away from home for all adventurers who pay visit to the Holy See. Pray forgive me for imposing upon the esteemed savior of Ishgard with such a trivial task, but you have done us a great service today. And for that, you have my utmost sincere gratitude. Whenever you are inclined to grace us with your presence, our doors will always be open. Are they? Are they? Because I can't get through them. Our guild is open to the public now, and I'm pleased to say we've had no trouble attracting adventurers of all stripes. Hearing their tales of lands far and wide has been most eye-opening. Why, if my duties here didn't keep me occupied, I'd have half a mind to take to the road myself. Doors open. But they're not! Lies! Can you believe this? Wow, I always forget how beautiful. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to forget, in all honesty, because I live, my house is an Imperium, but like when it's like clear, fair skies, the mountains are really pretty. So, last quest here in the firmament is down this way. Finally, my dear sisters and I have a home of our own. Let's go inside to catch a cold. Oh wait, it's over there. Okay. Oh, it's those two! Ooh, the candied apples actually do. I don't think I've ever had a candied apple. Just casually looking at the sweets. I don't even know if that dress actually looks good in brown. Okay. Small sack. Bright lily seeds. A simple, unadorned sack lies in the middle of the street. Might it belong to one of the residents of the Rising Song Quarter? Look about nearby and see if you can't reunite the abandoned parcel with its owner. Does this belong to any of you? No? Nope. Well, well, well. I think I found where it's from. Good morning to you, my dear madam. It's not every day a man gets paid a visit by the savior of Ishgard. What brings you here today? What's that? You found a sack just lying in the street, you say? If it wouldn't be too bold to ask, might I have a look? An unadorned sack that you rescued from the streets of the firmament. Just as I thought. If you're looking for the owner of this sack, you found him. An acquaintance of mine just brought it to me, but we got so carried away in conversation that I completely forgot to take it with me. It's an illegal amount of farm plots for a small house. Yeah, wait a minute. An embarrassing mistake to say the least, but I fear the old noggin doesn't work quite as well when you get to my age. Still, pray forgive me. Ishgard's savior surely has better things to do than hauling sacks about town. Nope. Nope. I've done a lot of that. If you're curious, the bag happens to be filled with flower seeds. Nimia lilies, to be precise. As you may know, they're quite popular as an offering to those who have left us. I started growing them to honor my own dear son, who gave his life in the war. Some of my neighbors took an interest, and then some acquaintances of theirs, and soon, as I knew it, I had my own veritable nursery. Flowers are a beautiful thing, wouldn't you agree? They have a way of bringing smiles to faces, even in the most trying of times. It's just a hobby for me, so I don't ask for coin, but people are kind enough to repay me with seeds and gardening tools, which has allowed me to, branch out a bit more, one could say. At any rate, it's a good life, and one I wouldn't be living here if were it not for you and your friends bringing an end to the war as you did. Not to mention everyone's tireless efforts in building the firmament back to where it even exceeds its former glory. Truly, I couldn't even begin to express my gratitude. Wait, I have an idea! A few acquaintances of mine had mentioned their intent to come by and pick up some flowers. Might you be so kind as to deliver them in my stead? I reckon the flowers would mean that much more to them if brought by a real-life hero rather than an old graybeard like myself. My friends live right in the Rising Sun Quarter, not far from here. You know your way around these parts, yes? Funny how fate plays out, isn't it? A single seed planted, literally that is, can lead to a nobody like me crossing paths with the very woman who saved our nation. Truly, it's nothing short of a miracle. Do this old man a favor just this once, would you please? I love giving out flowers! That's why I hoard so many of them. terribly sorry to impose upon you like this. When me and a friend... Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at whereabouts this is. Just 2. So we can go up, and then over, and then down, and... Okay. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! How is Charlemagne? Hey man, how you doing? Cast a glamour on Charlemagne. No, we can't even just chat to him normally. Lame. Only healers and staff are permitted to the upper levels. I'm like the savior of Ishgard. Hello? Aww. Oh yeah! Look who it is! The 2 of them. My uncle is right. It is better to be a man who serves others. I shall learn to be one too. It's usually Charlemagne who teaches me things, but sometimes our patients teach me as well. It's a lot of fun learning from everyone. Aw, look at him go! Remember Endwalker when the one guy was back here and we were like... Lord Otterell has told me all, who Vendro was and what became of him. Oh yeah! This guy! Yet whatever he may have been, to me he was a dear patient. I will mourn and remember him. Love Rick. Little workshop for artists like myself. Oh yeah. Plucky youth. Are my eyes to be believed? Does Mistress Nyx, hero of our land, stand before me? Oh, how the spinner has blessed me today. But whatever brings you to this humble place? This elegant, fragrant Nimia lily was clearly grown with the utmost of care. Flowers! Why, I'll be lilies from old G-Cock. Do you know the man? Forgive my impropriety, but never in my wildest dreams would I imagine you'd be the one to bring them to me. I served House Zemail as a sellsword during the war. It wasn't a bad life, but it was far from an easy one. Every day I give thanks for the efforts of you and your companions, by which I am now at long last able to live my days in peace. And yet my thoughts often drift to my brothers and sisters in arms who were not so fortunate as to live to see this day. It is the least I can do to honor their sacrifice. Placing old G-Cock's flowers at their graves is a small gesture, perhaps, but one that never fails to put my heart at peace. But even this small gesture, why, what profound meaning it will take on knowing that these flowers were delivered by the hand of the savior of Ishgard herself. My comrades' souls will surely soar to the heavens with pride this day. Aww. Dainty lady. My heavens, it couldn't be. But it is! I had heard rumors that the savior of Ishgard herself was personally assisting in the restoration effort, but never did I dream I would have the honor of encountering you in the flesh. Whatever brings you to the firmament this fair morn? I have lilies. A Nimia lily from Geekok? For me? What a lovely gesture. I shall place it at my daughter's gravestone, just as I have every day since you and your companions mercifully ended the war. While the fighting still raged on, it was all I could do to eke out a living. Deep down, the loss of my child devastated me, but my heart was too consumed by fear and uncertainty to grieve as a mother should. Now, thanks to the efforts of Lord Francel and generous souls like yourself, I no longer want for a roof over my head and food on my plate. At long last, I know the peace of mind that frees me to reflect upon my daughter's life and honor her memory. While I would have liked nothing more than to walk these streets with her, to show her what a magnificent, uplifting place the firmament has become, I can at least take comfort in knowing that her spirit lives on in my own heart, and in the city and nation I now strive to help rebuild. And though my own child may never return, I also find solace in knowing that the younglings I see playing in the street need never make the same sacrifice. For this, you have our eternal gratitude. I think it's actually faster to go this way. Maybe I can jump down. Let's see. Whee! Zoom! Yep. Ah, Hellmaker, thank you. Ah, I see you delivered the lilies. Thank you, friend. You've done me a greater kindness than I deserve. My apologies for imposing upon you as I did. I know as well as any that you've no end of gravely important matters to attend to. I was just fishing. And yet, being the old busybody I am, I couldn't help but feel that I wanted you to see and hear from the people of this place yourself. To witness, to experience firsthand how much your presence has meant to, and I do not exaggerate, every last man, woman, and child who calls this place home. Indeed, it is because of you, above all, that we can at last come to some small measure of peace with the past, devote our efforts in the present, and turn a hopeful eye towards an ever brighter future. Speaking of which, do you perchance know the traditional meaning of the Nimia lily? I may have accidentally created it, but you know. While nowadays they are thought of as a symbol of parting, and therefore used to pay tribute to the departed in olden times, they were said to afford safe passage to those embarking on a journey. I pray that the spinner always watches over you in your travels. Know that you are ever welcome here, in this place where your deeds have allowed an entire nation and its people to set forth on a new journey of their own. Yeah, about the spinner and all the other ones. Well, all the other ones except for one. I've done them all. Aside from, you know, the relic, but... all the firmament quests are done. I can't believe it. I saved them all for a rainy day and now it's no longer... So I'm going to assume that that is the fishing. Is that the... That's like the only thing that's really left. Yeah. Then I've done all the quests of Ishgard. I forever yearn to just see and learn more about Ishgard. Going from, like, the 3 city-states to this. Like, it's foggy, so you can't really see, like, a crazy amount, but, you know. It's just, yeah. This guy's name never fails to make me, like, question what was happening in the naming department. That's wild. Wowie. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick and put on the kettle for another cup of tea. In the meantime, I'm gonna give you words on stream, okay? Forgive me for taking a minute. Oh my god, ads are gonna start in a moment anyway. You know what? I was literally about to say, sorry it took so long for me to make tea. I got distracted by making a slice of peanut butter bread as a little snack. 3 minutes of ads are gonna play in a second anyway. What time is it? How long until... 17 minutes. Woo, Nettie. It's gonna be fish time in a few minutes. Alright, with ads starting in a few seconds anyways, I'll let you have more words on stream, and it'll give me a moment to quickly stretch my legs. And... yeah. I'm trying to do this thing where, like, I actually stand up from my desk more often. Yeah. Wow. I'm really proud of catching that. I've never felt so alive. You shouldn't be? What the heck? Oh, I'm worried I got peanut butter in my teeth. If you see peanut butter in my teeth, no you didn't. No you didn't. been a hot minute since I've changed what mount I use for Fisher. Oh wait, there's a reason why. I now know. I remember. Wow, I'm here so often that I've not even bothered to change my flag point. Ugh. I did turn off autopilot. Yeah, I did. All right. Could this be the one, chat? Could... Probably not. I mean, it's Lancet Fish. I'm gonna be honest. I'm, tapering my expectations. Alright, let's get the... We got 11 minutes, but... We do a little fishing. Build up some angler's arts purely for GP purposes. I'm not gonna bother with the patience, though. We're just gonna catch. Today's gonna be the day. It's not, but it might be the day. I mean, it's sort of the day. I did technically catch 2 big fish today, and one of them was the one, you know, one of the ones holding me back. So, it's Stay Acrovis, thank you for 29 months!
Your boy.
Fion Wiggle.
Oh, thank you! We're just fishing for the love of the game at the moment. So typically I slap stormfish. The few times that I've caught Mora tecta, that's what I've gone with. There was one instance in which I got, I think I got it from slapping Caliban. It's like either or, really. Caliban's the long bite, and Stormfish is the short one. It's just, ugh. You punch salmon, now you're slapping Stormfish, monster! That story will never fail to make me laugh. I still can't believe it. There's someone out there that thinks I actually pulled a salmon out of mind you, out of a canal in Amsterdam and punched it. Sounds like the type of thing you do. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I would touch any fish in the canals in Amsterdam. It's mostly bikes anyway. Pretty much. Which is just crazy to me. How many bikes just end up in the canals. I think... Oh shit! Gang's all here.
Hey there, demons.
Damn,
it's
thank
me,
you so much for
your
4
boy.
months! I very much appreciate that. I think I'm gonna slap Caliban. I think this is the one I'm gonna do the prep with. And now we wait. I know Stormfish is the one that I've gotten more and more Tectra bites with, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. I cannot remember. I remember maybe one time, I think maybe I got 2 Moratectas in one thing, but that I didn't get Lancet or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I know I've been here a lot. I just don't know if I've ever caught the second Moratecta. I've caught a lot of, like, 1 Moratectas.
Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy.
Slap that fish Saber ping mousy bonk.
Harkin, thank you so much for 58 months. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes, and we're gonna try this. Bam, 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 bam. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. It's the waiting game. So, aside from lancetfish, the last few fish that I have are dawn trailfish, and they are purse of riches, iron oxydorus, and moon marking saucer. Curse of Riches is up in 5 days. Iron Oxy is up in 21 hours. Moon Marking is up in a day. Wow. We're all here. This is crazy. One minute. Good luck, fishers. Well, chat, let's see if the luck is with us today. I am hopeful, but I am also managing expectations. All right, 30 seconds until the window opens. Here we go. Lock in. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I lost one of my short bill minnows. Boo. Why do I feel like I'm gonna be annoyed with the fact that I've slapped Caliban? Oh my gosh, somebody's already got one. Insane luck. Good on them. They got this. I believe. As long as the luck is with somebody. It's always the second one that gets my ass, though. Three minutes, and I've not caught the first one. Are we winning? It's debatable. I wish. I hope. Maybe I should have slapped Stormfish. Perhaps I made a mistake. I feel like it's too late to change. I need the GP. This is not looking good. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and not a single even bite. Looking pretty rough, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Oh, come on! Oh, you motherfucker! Oh! Oh, I hate it here. Oh, this is just... Whoop. Amazing. No, great. Awesome. Fantastic. I need 2 of these, by the way. In a minute. 2 of these in 1 minute. I don't think this is happening, gang. I think the dream might be dead. Today might not be the day I get big fish. Ah. Yeah, 50 seconds. That would have to be insane luck. I mean, there's no way I can do it. I can't double hook the Mora Tectra. That's that. And I lost 2 short bill minnows, so I'm gonna have to go get that replaced. Damn! Next window, it's like just before 5 a.m. Let me look at the calendar. 6 a.m. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. Fuck that. So 3 p.m. tomorrow, basically. And then 9 p.m. But let's look at the windows for... Okay, so this is viable. I could attempt to get one of the Moras at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And I could spend an hour in Mora jail. That way there's less pressure to get the second Mora. At this point, given that Lancet is my last fish for big fish, aside from, you know, the Dawn Trail fish that I haven't gotten yet, like, Mora jail is looking... looking pretty viable at the moment. So that was interesting. I now definitely feel like I have had more luck with slapping Stormfish, with the amount of windows that I've been here. I don't know, it's hard to say. 'Cause, like, slapping Caliban means you get more casts in, because you're constantly pulling back from Stormfish, but slapping Stormfish means that I don't know. That do be tough. Truthfully, I just find Stormfish to be more annoying. I'll be honest. That's such a toughie. Of course my last fish had to end up being Lancet. Though, to be honest, with how annoying Hendo is being, I really thought that that would end up being my last one. But I got Henodes Grandis on the first cast. I got there, like, 30 minutes early. 15 minutes before I came back to my PC, sat down, got all of the squid for swim bait, had a bunch of angler's art ready, queued up, cast out, it was a long, you know, cast and whatever, and I was like, oh, we're gonna be getting, you know, we're gonna have turtles that are turn in for script. Great, awesome. Fishing is crazy. I don't know what to say. Like, sometimes you just have the worst luck, and then sometimes it's just the first cast. The amount of times I've been at that window for the turtle, and it's just been a complete disappointment. And then today it just decided to be first cast magic. Hi, Bubba. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. 'Tis wild. But yeah, with that, like, there's just not any fish left. Other than, like, ocean fishing. There's ocean fishing, but I'm feeling kind of tired. This may shock y'all, but sometimes I don't go chasing the fish, sometimes I just don't. I am fairly certain I already have the, like, good enough pants on. No, apparently I do not. Well, what do you know? The game giveth. I'm pretty sure those can go in the... Oh, I could actually just look. Sure can. Should I dispel them first? I know the thing will do it for me, but I kind of want to, like, try them on. Oh, hold on. Ah, they're those. There we go. I just remembered I didn't set up my... I set up my workshop and then didn't go gather stuff. Oops. Oopsies. Oopsie-daisies. Anywho, chat. That's gonna be it from me tonight. I started the stream with a headache, and that headache has not ceased. Oh. All my fish tracking. My fish tracking. I still have all of the spearfishing fish. I've got a lot of those I gotta do. But I think that's just a... Oh, that's botany. Whoops. But yeah. I got all the spearfishing fish. How much fishing can one game have? I mean, there's all the... Again, there's all the spearfishing, there's the ocean fishing... There's logs that I have to finish out. Abelathia's spine, I've got to do the... I've got to do the relic in order to fish up the certain fish in several areas. So I have crystalline. I'd like to finish the logs. I've come so far. Like, I'm pretty sure most of this is just logs I need to go... I need to just go finish these. There's a fish that I don't have here. Oh, it might be a relic thing. Thavnarian Coast, I'm missing, like, one for the log. But, yeah, so if I click this, suddenly, there's, like, a shit ton of spearfishing. I got all of the locks done. I never have to go back to the locks. Ruby Sea, there's one that I haven't discovered, apparently. Got all of that, good. Lakeland, there's one I'm missing. Olmeg, there's one I'm missing. Raktika, I've got. Thavnair, done. Alright, there's spear fishing in Urkopacha that I've not done. I have a feeling that's gonna be out here. Yaktel. These are probably all the Sanutis. Probably out there. Zactoral Shaloni. But, like, those are all fish for the log. Like, they're just out there. It'd be what it be. Anywho. Chat, thank you for hanging out with me today. This was very chill, which I needed it to be, because my head do hurt. I took 2 paracetamol and it still be hurting, which is kind of crazy. We love it when the weather dramatically changes. Alright, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I should hopefully be back tomorrow. I'm gonna send you over to Garg, who is streaming Repo. And yeah, there's a Discord where we hang out, plan things, do things together. See you around.